Hello, beautiful being. Thank you for being here with me. Hello, beautiful being. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about how business is a spiritual game and how it is one of the most important spiritual practice in your daily life, one of the most powerful spiritual practice as a spiritual entrepreneur, and how by bringing awareness to it, you can become the best version of yourself and you can have your best life, manifest it, and you can also create and grow a successful business. So, my name is Adeline Izza, and I'm a spiritual lifestyle and business mentor, and I help spiritual entrepreneurs to overcome their fears, their limiting beliefs, their money blocks, and their health challenges to to grow a spiritual, successful business and life, and to make an impact, to make this difference in the world, okay, by sharing their unique self, their unique gifts. So that's my passion. Okay, let's start. We have 6 reasons why business is a spiritual game, business is a spiritual practice, and we're going to start with reason number 1. So, number 1, business helps you, enables you to incarnate your purpose. This is your playground, your opportunity daily to show up for yourself, to step into your calling, to lead by example, to share and express your truth and your voice, to share your unique gifts, what you are passionate about, your values. And by doing so, you are making a difference in the lives of people, but also maybe for the environment. There's so many things that you can do depending on who you are. And that's why it's so important to be your unique self. You probably know this quote. It's often said that it was said by Oscar Wilde, but it's not really proven. So anyways, this quote is, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." And here, why is it important? It is important because there's only one you, and if you are copying others or not doing your own thing, it's never going to be fulfilling for you. It's never going to be about you really walking your path of truth, really fulfilling your purpose. And so it would be a shame, because you have a unique purpose to be here. You have your personal gifts, values, sensitivities, experiences, things that you have overcome in the past and that you want to help people with, maybe, or things that are so important for you that you want to change the world and you want to have a positive impact. So through your business, you can manifest a vision and create a new world, a new paradigm, and that is what we want to do, especially as spiritual entrepreneur in this new Aquarian age, that I will talk about in a later video that I will link below in the description. So yeah, be yourself and truly incarnate what you came here to do. As an example, I want to give you my own path and my own purpose. So, the reason why I'm a spiritual lifestyle and business mentor is because, first of all, when I first awakened, my whole world, my whole life, values, interests changed, and I had no guidance whatsoever. My world was the world of an atheist, and so I had nobody who I could share things with, who I could discuss these new beliefs with, and I was so lost, so lost. And I always wanted to be this best friend that I would have loved to have at the time. So I am now helping people to go through their spiritual awakening, to integrate their awakening and, in their business, in their lives, so that the process is a bit smoother and easier, just make things easier. The second thing is about healing. When you awaken spiritually, you are starting a forever healing journey. And so my part of my mission has always been to support other people in their healing journey, to share my gifts as an energy healer, as a channeler, but also to just support them on their journey by sharing my experiences, and how I overcame my own health issues, for example, etc., etc. So also, the third dimension of what I do is about business, because when I first started my business, I had been a freelancer for 5-6 years before that. So I was already quite used to being my own boss and doing my own things. But from the moment I became this spiritual entrepreneur, I just decided, oh yeah, it is my purpose. It is what I'm supposed to be doing. So the universe is just going to send me clients magically, and I'm just going to manifest abundance like this. But actually, what happened was that I manifested a lot of lessons, a lot of challenges, because I was coming from a place of fear, of anxiety. I was afraid of being visible. I was afraid of sharing my gifts. And so there was a lot to overcome. And as you can see, I'm here. So there's been a lot of work done. But also I had to, sorry, I'm messing up with the mic. I had to understand that there was a place, a possible union between my old self, the marketer, business oriented person, and my new self, the spiritual dreamer, the spiritual leader who has a vision and who wants to make a difference. And only when I understood that was I able to have a better process, a better strategy, and just be more successful and help more people. So this is all of what I have experienced. Along the way, I have developed my own gifts, my own techniques, my own strategies, and now I am sharing this with the world so that they can improve their life and their business. I hope that makes sense. And this is really here, this first reason why business is a spiritual game. This is here for you to realize that this is only when you own your unique self, your uniqueness, your unique purpose, that you can manifest a business that resembles you and that's going to really serve the world. So my question before going on to the next is, do you know your purpose? And is your business reflecting a reflection of your purpose? I would love to know this, so please do let me know in the comments below. And if you don't have a business yet, just let me know if your career maybe is reflecting your purpose. It, might be possible. Let me know. So, reason number two is because your business is going to be here, it's going to enable you to serve. Serve, serve, serve. Business is about service. Being a spiritual entrepreneur is about service, and it's about having an impact, and it's about making a difference. Okay, so here there's 3 different points. One, as an entrepreneur, you are here to serve, meaning you are here to offer a solution to an existing problem. Okay, whatever it is that you do, you've got to make sure that your purpose, your passion, is answering a real issue, a real problem that is present on the market. So you need to inquire about that. You need to do market research and just check, okay, is there a real desire, a real need for this service, this product, or whatever it is that you do? You're here to make a difference in the life of people, and your business is here to serve you, yes, but primarily to serve other people. Don't underestimate the value that you can have, that you can bring to people, and your impact. To have an impact on the people around you, on your community, on the world is just invaluable, and is just allowing you to really fulfill your incredible potential as a human being, as a soul who incarnates, who decides to incarnate, to manifest, to create. Secondly, you can also aim to have an impact on the planet, to heal the world, to heal the planet through your service, through your product, but also, and it is very important because lots of people I'm talking to and I'm supporting are forgetting this, also through your behavior and decisions as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. So what does that mean? That means that as a spiritual entrepreneur, you have a societal responsibility. And I'm going to read you a definition here. Societal responsibility is when a company both aims to maximize shareholder value or your profits, if you don't have lots of like investors and stuff like this, but your profits and what you bring to your client, but also acts in a manner benefiting society. And that is something that a lot of people are forgetting. So, example, it includes environmental responsibility, which is what is your environmental impact, how are you producing your products, how are they made, what sort of material do you use, are they sustainable, etc., etc. Social responsibility, how do you care for your clients, how do you care for your employees, for your partners, for your producers, do you treat them fairly or not? What could you change in your processes, in your relationship, etc., etc.? To be fair, this whole thing requires a whole video because it is a very complex thing, because there are so many dimensions, there are so many underlying consequences on process, sales, people, etc., etc. But I wanted to mention it because it is so important. And also, you need to have business ethics. So what is it? The definition, and I'm going to give you a proper definition here. Business ethics is defined as business morals, practices, and policies that guide your decision making and help manage controversies or issues regarding a business. And so what it means for you as a spiritual entrepreneur, and lots of you are soul business owners, it is about being in integrity with yourself, in integrity with your values. It is about being honest, being fair, being inclusive, and so many more things that you need to really look into, because you want to do that from the beginning, from day one, whenever you start to create whatever it is, whether it's a process, whether it's recruitment, having people in your company, working with people, partnering, but also creating products, etc., etc. And I think that today, as an entrepreneur and as a spiritual entrepreneur, even more, we have a responsibility to disrupt the narrative that businesses are taking, destroying the planet, not caring for their employees, not paying for their taxes and contributing to society, and just increasing their profit, you know, all the time. And I think that we need to change this. Of course, a company needs to have profit. Of course, as a spiritual entrepreneur and as an entrepreneur, you want to serve yourself, and it includes serving yourself financially. You are taking lots of risk. You are not waiting for somebody to create your own job, and that's amazing in itself. But it has to also contribute. So we cannot criticize what's going on and do nothing. Basically, that's the baseline of it all. We are co-creator, all of us, co-creating society and what it is, with every single word, every single action. And so that has to be reflected in our business. We need to incarnate the change that we want to see in the world. You know this quote as well. And it is really important to integrate that from the get-go, and to be in integrity at all times. And so with that, I'm going to the next point, which is number 3. Create a business that reflects your values, to make a better world. And I know it can sound cheesy, but even if you have with your business an impact on just 3 people, 10 people, 15 people, how amazing is that? You're gonna change the lives of 3 people. This is invaluable. And so to do this, you need to ask yourself, what are my core values? What are the values that are the most important for me in my life? What are the values I am living, embodying, you know, every single day? And what do I want to share with people? And so your values, once you know them, are going to translate into your products, your services, your processes, your sales, your policies, your recruitment, your collaborations, your organizations, etc., etc. And so that is why it's so important to be really, really clear about it. So to be able to do this work, you want to have a great awareness and understanding of who you are and what really matters to you. And you want to really sit down and reflect here on what are those values, what animates you, what are the causes that are important to you and that you want to make a difference for, and how do you want to express it creatively, through what you do and through your service. Okay, so what I wanted to share with you as an example, are my core values, my top 6 values. I couldn't choose 5, so I have 6 of them. They're the things that are so important to me that I'm doing something every single day for my personal experience and for my business, so that it is always a bit more aligned with these values. So value number 1, I would say, is authenticity, being absolutely unique and authentic. Number 2, make a difference. Number 3, embody and share the magic. 4, freedom. 5, compassion. That's probably number 1 as well. And growth meaning constantly wanting to learn and to grow and to evolve as a soul, as a human being. So to take one example, go a little bit further there, because I want to give you practical things. So authenticity, if I take authenticity, how does that translate? Well, that translates in my services, because when I sell my services, I'm never going to lie. I'm always going to be honest. I'm always going to talk very, very straightforward sort of communications. I'm always gonna say, this is what you get, and what you see is what you get with me. And there's also I would say I have a no bullshit policy. I'm never gonna lie to you, even if you're not gonna be pleased with it, and when authenticity is your core value, you need to be unapologetically you. even though some people are not going to like you, even though some of these people are your family or maybe your friends or maybe people you thought were your friends, and they're like, bah, what are you saying? What are you doing? Well, this is me, and this is what you get when you are with me. So anyways, it also means that whenever I'm developing products or services, they need to be in perfect alignment with my values. So for example, I will never ever do drop shipping because I think this is not an ethical practice. And I think it's going against my values, my environmental values, etc., etc. So you see how it does translate. I want to make a difference. Well, this reflects in what I offer to my people: transformation, healing, and strategies for them to build and create the life that they love. So let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. What are the values you live by? What is important to you? What cause is important to you and that you want to really support in your business? Comment below. Then I want to go to the fourth reason why your business is a spiritual game and practice. So your business is a great opportunity for you to grow, to evolve, and to do shadow work. This one is massively powerful, massively important. So, as a business owner, as a boss, as a teacher, as a service provider, you are constantly facing situations and people who are going to trigger your fears, your limiting beliefs, and anything that requires you to do more healing, to have more awareness, to just release also all parts of you that are no longer serving you and do more shadow work. So do you right now have limiting beliefs, fears, behaviors that are in the way of your success, that are in the way of you offering your best service, your best product, or that are in the way of you being even visible or selling them at the right price? All of this, if there are limiting beliefs or fears or behaviors that are in the way, you will have situations come up that allow you to transcend these. And the thing is, if you deal with it, you're going to transcend it. That's amazing. But if you don't, it's just going to come up over and over again. So if you have a money block, you're just going to create more lack, more of not enough, of not having enough, because you're not transcending your fear. So everything you haven't dealt with is going to come up at a moment or another. And finally, if you are a therapist or a healer, any kind of healer, your clients will be a mirror of what you need to work on, of one aspect of you that needs more light, more awareness, and that needs more healing and more introspection. So be ready for this, because you are invited. It's an invitation and it's a gift from the universe. So don't dismiss it. Really take the time after each client to just sit down and reflect on this. Believe you me when I say this, because I have experienced it firsthand as an energy healer, as a mentor. Every single time, especially during the first 2 years, that I was seeing a new client, they were the reflection of one of my fears, one of my beliefs that I needed to transcend, to change, to shift, to heal, to release, And, I remember one of them was a fear of visibility. And as you can see, I have come a long way. I absolutely love now sharing my gifts and being visible with them. And but at first it was very, very difficult, and there were so many things that I needed to heal, parts of me that I needed to heal, to come to that place now where I can just be here with you and share my truth to help you guys. So also, I remember a few times my spirit guides, just because, as you know, I'm a channeler, and my spirit guides were like saying to me, just sit down and reflect on what just happened, on what was just said now. After each client, you need to sit down, you need to reflect, and you need to take notes, and you need to see and be inquisitive about what you resonated with and what you need to take on board. So, if you're a healer as well, I'd love to know, what's your biggest lesson so far? What have you learned by working with clients? Comment below. And I know I'm asking you to comment a lot, but just choose one thing that you want to comment on, so that we can connect together. That would be amazing. So, reason number 5, why your business is a spiritual practice is that your business is an opportunity for you to work on your manifestation skills. And I shared with you that when I first started, I was very naive. Like, this is my purpose, this is what I'm supposed to be, everything's just gonna manifest in front of me. And yeah, indeed, what I needed manifested, but instead of success and abundance, I had challenges manifesting and lessons manifesting. And so it's been a learning curve, and it's been an amazing experience. And it's also been a way for me, in my own healing, to get out of survival mode, which I had lived in my whole life, and to actually really connect with this inner creator, this inner manifester, and play with it, enjoy it, make it light, make it playful. And so ask yourself, what do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go with your business? Ask yourself this, but play with it, because yes, you can manifest. Everybody can manifest, but you will never manifest something good from a place of anxiety, from a place of fear. And that is a massive shift that most of my clients have to operate first thing when we first start to work together. And, for me, the massive shift that happened was to really reconcile this old me, the marketer, the business oriented person, and the new me, the creator, the manifester, the spiritual person. And it's just been an amazing journey. And if you are really present to your experience, if you are really present to your journey, then it's going to be absolutely amazing. And before going to the last 6 reasons why business is a spiritual game and practice, I just want you to let me know if you're enjoying this video. Give me a thumbs up if you are. Subscribe, hit the bell to get the notifications whenever I put a new video on. And also, you're just gonna get amazing content every week. So just, let me know what you want as well, what you need as a spiritual entrepreneur. So, last reason why business is your spiritual game and practice is because business is an opportunity for you to really embody joy. Joy is the essence of our soul. It's the purest energy with love that our soul feels, and it's your inner compass as well to know what is right for you. Enjoy yourself, because we did not incarnate to suffer indefinitely. And because if you find joy in your daily life, in your daily business, that is what you are gonna create more of. Remember that manifestation is really a lot about how you feel. And that's another shift that people need to operate when they work with me. You need to work through your fears and anxieties so that you can incarnate the joy, and you can manifest and create from a place of excitement and love and joy and purpose and drive, you know. And I want to say that because I meet so many people, so many spiritual entrepreneurs who are so driven by their purpose, but they're just forgetting their own mental health and their own state of being, and forgetting that it is essential to manifestation. So the problem is that your focus is your point of attraction. It is a problem and a solution in it, you know, both at the same time, because the moment you shift your focus to joy, to love, to excitement, then you change your point of attraction, and your point of attraction correspond to what you want to create: a successful business, an amazing life. And so what do you prefer to attract? More lack, more fear, more challenges, or more joy, more love, more excitement? All right, we've done it. Well done. If you've been here the whole time, well done. If you haven't done it yet, I'd love for you to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell. And I want to send you lots of love and magic from my heart to yours. Until next time we see each other, until next time we connect with each other, and until the next video. Bye, stay tuned, have a lovely day.